Have you ever wondered what separates a minor shoplifting incident from a serious felony charge involving significant penalties? Understanding the specific legal definitions of property crimes is crucial, especially when higher stakes are involved. Grand theft is generally defined as the unlawful taking of another person's property that exceeds a certain monetary value or involves specific types of property, and is typically charged as a felony. It is a more serious offense than petty theft due to the value of the goods or the nature of the items stolen. The core mechanism distinguishing grand theft from petty theft is primarily the value threshold established by state law. Each state sets its own specific dollar amount, which can range from as low as $100 to over to $1,500. When the value of the property stolen meets or exceeds this threshold, the offense escalates to grand theft. Beyond monetary value, grand theft can also apply to the theft of certain types of property regardless of their specific dollar amount. This often includes items such as firearms, certain types of vehicles like cars or boats, and sometimes even livestock. The law recognizes these items as having inherent value or posing a greater risk to public safety if stolen. To understand if an act might be considered grand theft, focus on two main aspects: the total market value of the property taken and the specific nature of that property. Gather any documentation or evidence that can help establish the value of the items in question, and consider if any specialized items were involved. Remember that aggregation rules might apply, meaning multiple smaller thefts from the same victim can sometimes be combined to reach the grand theft threshold. The valuation of stolen property can sometimes be complex, often requiring appraisals or expert testimony to determine its fair market value at the time of the alleged theft. This process is critical in legal proceedings, as it directly impacts the severity of the charges. Furthermore, grand theft almost always results in felony charges, carrying potential penalties that include lengthy prison sentences, substantial fines, and a permanent criminal record. Knowing the definition of grand theft empowers you to understand the gravity of certain property-related offenses. It underscores the importance of adhering to legal boundaries and, should you ever face such an accusation, highlights the critical need to seek prompt advice from a qualified legal professional to protect your rights and navigate the complexities of the justice system.